All right, hey guys, Eric, Denise. We didn't get much video. We'll get some of dropping her off, but
well, me and Stumpy and Jace have been talking about, you know, just leaning up our herd a little bit, since we don't keep a lot of cows, just enough to really feed us. And over the last few years, we've learned about what's, you know, the best to sustain what we have on our little piece of property.
right.
So since we do have a bull and we don't artificially inseminate, because I honestly just did not have a lot of success with that. I had somebody come do it a couple times.
3 times, and every time we dropped one calf.
I think we grabbed one calf every time. Since I've had a bull, we get one every time.
All of them get pregnant. Ooh, that air's cold.
I'm sorry, so it feels good outside. I'm got a little warm there. But after church today, Denise and I got home, and I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and get the cows and try to get them in the stall, and then we can separate the 2 that we're bringing. So we're bringing Cleopatra,
and
what we call Cleopatra, and her baby, because we know which baby's hers. It's the oldest one,
right,
of the youngest. We have 3 that we put up to feed out, and so I went out.
Cleo is of the age that she could be bred by.
Yeah, this month or so she could possibly start to go in heat.
Right.
So we didn't want her around Trump. So I walked out there, and there was 4 cows out by the hay, and 2 of them happened to be Cleopatra and her calf. So I wiggled the feed bucket in the corral, and Cleopatra came first, and her babies followed her. And I had to shoo one cow out because she wouldn't let the little one in. And once I did that, the little one went right in. I was able to close the corral and only have the 2 that I needed to take.
Yeah.
So then Eric and Jeanette, Jason and them, I think they went to lunch after church.
Yeah.
Out to eat. So Denise and I seized the opportunity. Since we had them, we poured some feed to the other cows to distract them, and we loaded them up in the trailer.
It would have been nice to have video of that, but
so,
just the 2 of us, it's very hard to do that, but it went as smooth could go.
Yeah.
With just the 2 of us.
So basically what we're down to is, you know, 3 female cows.
2 red Angus.
And a milk cow.
And a milk cow.
We got our bull.
And our bull.
Keep them bred. And we have, you know, 3 calves that we're feeding out. 1 we're going to sell to our neighbor who wants
2 we'll
a cow.
put in the freezer for us.
2 we're going to put in the freezer for us. So, and then we have, what, 2 other calves? Small ones?
Yeah, 2 baby girls.
2 other small ones that are coming up. So that'll leave us 3 cows to drop. And that way, if we eat 2 a year, we can always just sell 1. If 1 doesn't drop, then we'll have, you know, we'll always have 2. So that's kind of the thought process. Cut down on how much we're having to feed, and that way we're not having to really transport and sell these cows off periodically to try to make everything meet as far as finances and stuff. So we just want enough that we can let them have plenty to graze on out there, so that when they all have calves and they're up to 5-6 months old, that's 4, 8, you know, about seven cows to feed on the property, and that's probably a good number for us.
Yeah.
And so we you got them in the back. Denise can show you a little video of them. They're riding back there, mama and baby.
Can you see them back there? Yeah, Cleopatra was one of our first Red Angus that we got, and she had a baby named Babe that we already sold her to the market. She went already this past year, and she's been good to us, but between all of the Red Angus heifers, I think our best one so far is Mean Girl, which is surprising, but she's been our best. Her and Curiosity, her daughter, we left on the farm, and so they're both bred, and we'll see how they go.
And if we ever decide we need another cow or another heifer, when that time comes, we can bring in, sell what we have, or buy 2 new ones or 3 new ones or whatever. The milk cow will stay the same no matter what. But your other option is you can always keep a couple of the calves that come off of female cows that come off of our bull, and then eventually at some point down the road sell the bull and get another bull. But Trump's really going to be viable for another 7 years. A good healthy bull for that long.
Yeah, he's doing his job.
And he's not an overly sized bull, so he's not going to throw humongous cows, but we just want a good healthy sized calf that grows to a decent sized cow to eat for us. So we're not trying to make a living off selling cows, but so we're heading to the sale, and we'll get some video dropping her off. And the baby, they'll preg check her. She's probably pregnant as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure over the last 6 months, Trump's gotten to her. So basically, we're going to sell a pregnant cow with a 6-month-old calf. So here we go.
Yes.
Yes. That's Mama. She's probably pregnant. Okay. So pregnant?
Cleopatra. I'm sorry, Cleopatra. I'm sorry. It's the nature of the business, baby. Bye, Cleo, cow dog. Always sad.
Well,
But it is the nature of the business if you have cows. They do come and go. And you have to look out for the farm. And
it's funny, they're always more sad about selling one than they are about eating one.
stop making fun. It's I don't know why. It's so sad to see them go. But it is. It is. But it is the nature.
Yeah.
And we have to thin our herd. And
Well, we can
manage the
always-
farm better. That's the whole key is when you're doing farming is managing it well.
especially the small scale that we're on. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
different
mean-
if we have tons of land
And we don't.
and plenty for them to eat on. And, you know,
So
so
it's okay. I'll be fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
no. I mean, if we realize that, hey, we need, you know, we don't like just having 3, then we can always add one at another time.
That's right. That's right.
So, now the milk cows, they'll stay with you until they either die or stop, producing or calving.
Right.
Where they can't produce milk. But October Grace is young, so she'll be producing for years. And even then, they, Eric and Jeanette were the first ones to get April years ago, and when they got October Grace and had the genetics they wanted from her, then it was like, well, what do we do with April? Because she's, another milk cow, because we don't need 2. And we held on to her for a couple of years, and basically you just feeding a cow,
She
have a
tried-
calf,
well,
and
yeah.
we would have calves and eat the calves.
Yeah. I mean, she did benefit the farm.
And so, but, even Stumpy, realized at that point that, well, we're just going to keep feeding her, when he said another family could utilize her as a milk cow for several more years. So, and y'all saw that video when they took April down.
Yeah.
And
she's doing great, by the way.
she's doing fine.
She calved a baby, and they're getting milk, and
They're providing for another family. So,
Mm-hmm.
but beef cattle it's just a different animal, because you're trying to raise, stuff to eat instead of buying it all the time from the grocery store. So, and most of the time we'll try to sell to people we know or whatever. But if not, if we can't find anybody that's interested, then we'll take it to the sale and sell it. And so we thought about keeping the calf just to feed her out, but since we had 2 more small ones behind her, and we know we're going to have 2 fed out probably in the next 4 to 5 months, we're just going to eat 2, and by that time we can feed the other 2 out, and then these other 3 will drop 3 more calves, and we'll have 3 behind it.
yeah.
So our main goal was to always have two that we can eat. And that way, if one of them missed, we'd have a second one where we wouldn't be short. Or, if something happened to one, because you never know with animals. Or what if we did these two this year and then we realize we could probably eat a third, then we'll already have a cow to have three instead of selling one.
Yeah.
So, but our neighbors usually like to buy one a year, and he's going to buy another one of our calves that wants some meat. So that helps us recoup some cost in feed, raising the animal. But a lot more people are interested in, raising their own food, raising their own beef, or
That's right.
that can. I mean, obviously, the only way for this entire country to really do that sustainably is for us to go completely back to agricultural, society, where you move out and have places where you can have those animals, or you pay somebody to do it. And so in big cities they pay at the grocery store, because they pay basically for all that process, for everything to happen to get to a package that they can just walk into a refrigerated store and buy. And we're on the end where we don't mind having to do that if we have to, but we prefer eating our own.
It's so much better tasting.
To us, it tastes
so
better, and
so good.
And we know what we feed it. We know what we don't give it.
Fill it full
Some
of
people are real worried about that. About what
stuff.
What they're giving the animal to make it big and all that kind of stuff. And we just try to feed it decently, feed them out good when it's time, and then whatever we get, and we eat. And so a lot of times the cows we eat are some of the crossbreed, because we'll sell the Angus beef to like our neighbor or somebody who wants an Angus cow, and we'll eat the milk cow beef cattle mix. And a lot of people talk about the milk cow. Actually, those cows, Jerseys and stuff, having very good tasting meat. And so we've never had a problem with that. The steaks are a little smaller and stuff like that, but the meat tastes great. So
Jumpy.
But we are done with that, so they will preg check her. So I told them to preg check her, and so we'll see what we end up getting out of those two to help offset feed costs for the cows that we have. And so
Thank y'all for watching this short little video.
Yep.
Not much.
Jumping down the road, but we're
jumping down the road.
This little trailer is
bouncy.
A little bouncy. It works for us. I mean, we don't have a lot of cows, so we can put two cows in that trailer comfortably, and it works great.
It sure does.
So, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you guys. As Stumpy always says, a simple life is a much more enjoyable life. We'll catch you on the next video.
Time to go do some more sheetrock.
Yeah.